Mellow bleatings. What seems to be your boggle?
My boggle?
Hello. It is time. It is time. Right, I gotta buy some meteors. I will use the Reynolds.
It's a private joke.
It's just the ee-hee-hee-hees. Like the very quiet ee-hee-hees are getting me. Alright, mission start. Here we go.
What ee-hee-hees?
Nothing. Look, it's Dante, and he's got his perfect amulet. Well, there's room for some improvement.
It looks a bit pixelated.
A little bit.
You ask me.
Oh, this cutscene's cool though. I like it because it just fades in. Red lightning. It becomes a scythe, although we very, very rarely use it as a scythe. Oh, isn't that cool? I'm immediately gonna unequip it. Okay, I'll just carry it on. I'll just carry it on. I'm just gonna take that legendary sword off immediately.
Sorry, I've got the giggles, I don't know why. It's Gideon.
You just watching that Paul Rudd and Jason Segal interview. Just giggling about it before we rolled.
The I Love You Man interview I'm pretty sure they were high. Really set me off. Oh, God, it's warmy here.
I would put on the nice cooling unsponsored bit of Chill Max A.
It'll make a noise
but
though.
It's very noisy, so we're
noisy.
gonna have to suffer.
It's okay, I'll just be warm. It's good for my weight loss.
Just gonna sweat.
Wrap myself in cling film. the speed along the process. I don't normally care that much, but I've been going for wedding dress fittings, and instead of just eating healthily, going for walks and staying at the same weight as when I first got my dress, I've been piling on pounds eating snacks and then rushing to try and lose it all in the last week before I gotta put the dress back on.
So all these snacks that we've got right here in front of us.
Yeah, I've earned them, but I gotta go back on Saturday, so this is my last snack day. And then
I'm just gonna steal them all.
Gonna have to run a few 5Ks next week, I think. Oh, we're
Splash.
back. Whoop. Playing Devil May Cry.
The Devil May Cry.
So,
But not Dante. He's too emotionally immature to show any weakness.
Because this always reminds me of Blade every time we play it now.
Fuck.
Oh,
Pardon
dear.
me.
Your language, sir.
I'm very sorry.
Yes, because this always reminds me of Blade. This has reminded me, Mike, the latest article to go up on happygoathorror.com was called, I was proud of this title, 35 Vampire Movies for When You're Feeling Long in the Tooth.
But I don't know what that phrase means.
I don't either.
What? Is it even a phrase?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh. Oh. I'm not positioned correctly for this nonsense.
Did you see this article?
Oh, shit.
As part of the Happy Goat team, I demand that you read every single word I write.
I not read that.
God damn it. Well, would you like to hazard a guess? So I just listed 35 vampire films, suggestions for people, recommendations, and I didn't rank them until I got to my personal top 10.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to hazard a guess at any that might be in my top 10.
Twilight.
I mean, I put that in the list because it is vampires, but it's not in my top 10, no.
Oh.
I can't say it's in my top 10. You'll never guess my number 1. People were a little upset on Facebook at the number 10 ranked one because I put it at number 10. They thought it should be higher.
Bram Stoker's?
No.
Is that on the list?
It is on the list. It is in my top 10 as well.
Oh, get on the... Oh my god, this is actual waste. Oh, I'm very mad. Oh, this is on my bottom 10 nightmare fights.
It's just a slug.
It's an
Salt
HR
him.
Geiger slug, look at him.
Salt the slug. Yeah, yeah.
It's my demon slaying salt.
Salt the snail. No one likes salting the snail. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I was just gonna completely gloss over... Oh, shit. I was gonna completely just gloss over it and just try and attempt to answer your question about the vampire films. Oh, get off it! Right, fuck, Jesus. I would like to hazard a guess that Queen of the Damned, An Interview with a Vampire in there.
In my top 10? One of them is.
Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah. Queen of the Damned doesn't belong in a top 10. In
No.
anyone's top 10. I'm only joking if it's in your top 10.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. This is... Oh, this is embarrassing for me.
Salt it. Keep telling you.
Oh my god, if I can get this. Oh my god, no!
Oh.
No, I just got dragged down, but I could have just... Oh, I got greedy. Well, yeah, Bram Stoker's is in your list. I think Dracula Dead and Loving It is definitely going to be in there.
In my top 10?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, good lord. Nosferatu in there?
Not in the top 10.
Jesus, what
And
even is your list?
I'll tell you for why.
What's it even worth?
I'll tell you for why. Now, Nosferatu is every time I see a list of the best vampire films of all time, Nosferatu is always number 1. And it annoys me.
Yeah.
Because I do think it's worth watching because it was made in 1922 and it's like, you know, cinematic history. It's real charming to watch and it's a silent film. It's just, I don't know, it's magic. It's from a magical era of film. I really like it. But also, it is the greatest example of plagiarism I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
It's Dracula. They've just ripped Dracula off. They didn't ask for the rights or anything.
Oh.
But they got away with it. Or did they? I think it might have actually been withdrawn for a bit. I don't know. I did used to know the history of this, but my brain can only fit so much information in, and it's full of like zombie stuff. So
yeah.
new information doesn't get retained. So yeah, as much as I really like it, it's not one of my favourites. So number 10 is The Lost Boys.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't guess that.
People were annoyed that it was my number 10. They thought it should be higher up. But number 9, John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah.
I really like that
Sorry,
one.
I was just getting the last hit on that.
Quite alright. Good killing.
Oh, thanks.
You invited all my friends.
I was
good thinking.
Good killing. I was very close to dying then, but we're good.
Have you seen John Carpenter's Vampires?
No.
Oh,
I've seen the beginning.
It has got one of the greatest like slaughter scenes in the world in it. So great.
Is it as good as Blade in the nightclub?
It's different. I'd say it's more on par with the slaughter scene from 30 Days of Night.
Oh.
It's a great. Also, there is a cast member that, you know, in 30 Days of Night, you know, I think his name's Bo, the guy that like smashes them all up with a snowplow or something.
Oh, yeah.
He's in John Carpenter's Vampires as a vampire slayer.
I see him around a bunch of places, I think.
Yeah, he's in lots of stuff. Number 8. I don't think you've seen this. Afflicted.
Nope.
It's a found footage vampire film. Really good. 7. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Well, yes, naturally.
It's one of
you
the greatest.
spoiled it, though. No, that's it.
I think it's been out for long enough.
No, it's been spoiled. Listen, it may only be 23 years old.
Is that all? Interview with the Vampire.
Oh, no, sorry. I screwed up the maths. The math. I think 27. Is it 1996 that came out?
I don't know. Quite some time back. So, number 6 was Interview with the Vampire. I think that film is beautiful. That's such a triumph of, like, costume set, music, everything. It's glorious. Number 5 is Blade.
Blade.
And I wrote on there something like, you bet your sweet uphill ice skating ass. Blade's in my top 5. Number 4 is What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes.
Number 3 is Dracula. Number 2 is 30 Days of Night. Any parting last guesses on what number 1 might be?
Is it one I've seen?
No. You've probably never even heard of it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know what one it's going to be. It's going to be your favourite vampire film. I Am Legend.
Oh, I'm so angry. Why have you... Right, we'll get on to the... Right, okay, ranting coming. Let me tell you my number 1 first before I get on to that. You made me mad now. It's a film called Near Dark, which the cat...
Wait, is that the one with Sam Neill in it?
Yeah. Wait, is it Sam Neill?
The Jurassic Park guy.
No, I don't... Is Sam Neill... Right, hang on. I can't believe... Right, I've made myself look like such a knob because I just said it's my favourite vampire film. No, I don't think Sam Neill is in it.
What am I thinking of?
Oh, you're thinking of...
Daywalkers?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's... Right, no, I'm talking about one where there's a vampire... a roaming vampire...
Oh, I skipped a cutscene. I'm very sorry, guys. That was a reflex. Don't worry, it was just showing these guys. Sorry, continue.
There's a roaming vampire group that drive around, and the cast is made up of I can't remember anyone's real names, but from Aliens, it's made up of Vasquez, Hudson, and Bishop. So that's your vampires. And also there's a great scene in that too. All my favourite vampire films have got really great slaughter scenes in them. But it came out like a few months on one side of the Lost Boys, so I think it was just completely overshadowed by like the spectacle of the Lost Boys. Lost Boys had a bigger budget and you know, the music, and it's just the most 80s thing that's ever been, I think, the Lost Boys. But yeah, it's great, Near Dark. That's actually who's on my tattoo on the back of my sleeve.
Oh, let me see. Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's great.
I just made myself dizzy. There we go. I'm good.
Trying to see the back of my arm for some reason, and I was showing him the side of my arm. I Am Legend. I can't believe you had the audacity to bring that up.
Well, it's a fantastic vampire film. Remember when they were like really vampire-y? I thought it was really cool.
If you've read the book, I Am Legend is my favourite book, I think, of all time. And they just cannot do a good adaptation of it. There are 3 that I know of.
There's 3? I thought there was the 2.
It was The Last Man on Earth, The Omega Man,
right, okay.
and I Am Legend. And none of them have done it justice. If I hadn't read the book, I might have liked the Will Smith film. But because I read the book, it made me really angry.
Made me want to vomit.
I was really mad. Just as it's not right.
That's it. That's my final fuck you to that bridge.
Do you have to go over it again?
Never. That's my final fuck you to that bridge. That's it. We're done. That's the end of the game. Bye. I'm joking. It's not a bye.
Shouldn't say our sign off in the middle of a video.
No, but I'm doing it so that people go, oh shit, and then they feel happy that this carnage continues. Wah! did it.
Oh, can
S rank? The S rank?
Can I talk about a great book that I read, actually, while we were on the topic of vampires?
Was it I Am Legend?
No, it was 30 Days of Night novelization.
Oh, yes.
Written by Tim Levin. And, oh my gosh, I've never bothered to read a novelization of a book before.
A novelization of a book?
Of a film. Because, like, I read plenty of books that then have a film adaptation made of them after, but I've never bothered with the novel version of a film that already exists.
Yeah.
But I really, really love Tim Levin's writing, and I've loved everything of his that I've read so far. So I thought, well, I love 30 Days of Night. I gotta get me that, and it was so good.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Whoa.
Neo.
What is going on?
Whoa. What is going on?
Dante, help me.
Trinity! Good lord. Who is it? It's H.R. Geiger Slug.
Trish, stay back.
More boss. Go do this asshole again. Get up here. Huh. This boss man. Come on then. You right there?
Me?
Yeah. You got very
Sorry.
introspective.
I was thinking about soup.
I'm sorry, sport. I was thinking about soup.
Yeah,
So,
sorry. I was thinking about the book that I just said about.
Yeah.
If you like vampire novels and you haven't seen 30 Days of Night, I 100%, if you can get it, I had to find it on eBay. I don't think they, yeah, why can't I do words?
Oh no! Oh, get out of here! Get out of here! I don't want any of this.
Right, let me try that again. What was I talking about?
Oh my god.
It was something to do with vampires. What was I saying?
You're talking about the novelization of 30 Days a Night.
Okay, what was I saying?
Well, so far you only got as far as saying that you liked it and that you don't normally read
Novelization.
novelizations of
If you-
films.
I remember.
Whoa.
I think. If you like vampire novels and you haven't seen the film, you should definitely get it. I had to get it on eBay. I think they may have like discontinued the print or whatever, but I found it. It was so great. I read it in like 3 sittings. I think it was really scary. But even if you have seen the film, I love 30 Days of Night. I don't even know how many times I've watched it, so I know it. I know the script in bits, word for word, and so I knew what was coming. But it was still scary to read because the way he was describing everything, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, I really like. That's probably in my top 5 vampire novels, even though it's based on a screenplay. But Tim Levin's writing is great, and he wrote some real scary vampires there into the book.
They were less like vampires, more like shark people.
Yeah, they were. I think Marlowe, the leader, is one of the best vampires. He'd probably would go in my top 10 vampires of all time. Yeah, he's so cool, so scary. I liked that they had their like own language.
Yeah.
And no, they're just so cruel. They're so nasty.
Well, they're just animalistic.
But like they're intelligent, so like they're being like cruel for cruelty's sake as well, like terrorizing the people they're killing sometimes. That couple in the house, and he kills the guy with the poker and
Yeah, didn't need to.
Yeah, I didn't need to make her watch before they killed her either. Like, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I remember that bit. That was gnarly.
Yeah, gnarly.
Gnarly. did fucking...
Tubular.
He totally cubed it!
What does that mean?
I don't know, I think it's vomit.
You totally cubed it.
Yeah, I think it's vomiting.
Where did you get that from?
I think Spoonie. I think it was like in the Thing review, I heard him say like, I think the guys were puking all over their own shoes, and he's like, man, I totally cubed it on my shoes, or something like that.
What do you, because I'm thinking of that slaughter scene from 30 Days of Night now, that's in my top 10, like, horror film scenes of all time, and, I'm thinking, what are the other great horror scenes? What's your favourite?
Ooh, spooky scenes, horror scenes. I don't. Shit that actually scared the crap out of me, or just good scenes in horror films?
Really good scenes that you love, yeah, that like make you think. That's what you think of when you think of the film.
Oh, pretty much every scene from The Thing. I guess I had to pick one there.
My favourite scene from The Thing is when they're all tied to the chairs. I think that's great. I really like the scene in 28 Weeks Later. You know what I'm going to say, where he's running.
Beginning.
Yeah, he's running from the farmhouse. That's such a great... It's overhead shots of carnage, I think, is what I like.
Yep. What? Here we go.
She looked a bit dazed.
She was. She betrayed us. Why did you save her, you butthole?
Dante! Dante, why did you save my life?
I can't look at anywhere other than but the really stretched texture around that door behind her.
Because I tripped.
I ran at you and I was gonna kill you, but I just sprinted right at you and I tripped. And now he's like playing it cool.
My shoelace was untied. Which was an accident.
He's just wearing like he's wearing boots with no laces on.
You may look like my mother, but you're nowhere close to her. You have no soul. You have the face, but you'll never have her fire.
But I'm a devil.
His soul is so empty. It needs. It's a dark soul that needs to be filled with
Got
something.
any excuse to bring up Dark Souls, you, I swear.
No, I know. No, it's the line. It's the line later.
Oh no. Now everyone's mad at her.
I just realised, yeah, Dante does name drop Dark Souls in this game, therefore this is the Dark Souls of foreshadowing. Right, I've got orbs there. That's looking pretty... Bye!